Hello, this is Louis again. I just wanted to throw a thought out that I've been wondering for quite a few years now, and I want people to know about it. I have a problem with how history is recorded. Uh, Winners of the wars and everything record history. Columbus found the Columbus found America. You know, didn't really. When we sing the song about the ocean blue in 1492, we don't say he also cut some damn Indians' hands off. So it's not in the best interest for them to put that in there, so they don't. And it's like that. The good guy always wins. It seems. If you're in history class, listen, good guy always wins. But it's not like people go out there to do evil. Hitler thought he was doing good you know, when he was killing the Jews off. But we think he's evil. He thinks he was good. He thinks we were evil. And everybody's got a motive, which brings up slavery. Maybe you've heard of it. Way back in the day, there were slaves in America. If you didn't know that, get the fuck off of YouTube. You shouldn't even be using an internet. Uh, and the southern states were allowed to have slaves, and northern states weren't. They didn't want them, really. So, eventually, the southern states seceded from the Union as they could, and they did. It made the Confederate States. Jefferson Davis was their first president and only president. Most people don't know that. And, yeah. Why did slavery end, though? Why did the Union say, no, we want you to come back, and we want you to get rid of your slaves? It's a tough thing to ponder. Oh, that's right. As we were taught, Lincoln is a great man. Slavery is wrong. Which it is. But, Lincoln thought it was wrong, so he wanted to eliminate the Confederate States and eliminate slavery. Very noble. What a noble man. Now, he did get rid of slavery in some northern states, I believe. Oh, wait, no. Some were allowed to have slaves, even while part of the Union, some certain parts. He did get rid of those. So good for him. Good for him. I'm not saying he was a horrible man. I'm just saying his motives. Everybody's got motives. Everybody. You don't do shit without motives. So here's my thinking. There was a huge triangle of shipping. Union, Confederate, tip of Africa, Europe. Between all of us, there was a huge triangle of shipping. Well, I can't remember if there was a tax or not, and since we were so close, the Union sold, like, products from the Confederates. Well, they had cheap labor. Of course, they had slaves. Picked the cotton. Guys sold the cotton. They could make shirts, even with the slaves, for cheap. I mean, these are cheap-ass things. When we had to pay people a couple bucks an hour, or whatever the fuck the minimum wage was, or whatever they agreed on, there was no minimum wage at the time, if I'm not mistaken, you know, they got paid and you had to charge more for your shirts. So when they brought it up to the north, cheaper, hey, I can get the same shirt for, like, say you're at Walmart, okay, or wherever fucking place you shop from. Some people hate Walmart, and you go, oh, here's a shirt for $15. I really like it. Oh shit, same shirt for $7. Of course I'm gonna get the $7 one. We're losing money. Why don't we get rid of that so they have to charge more as well? And of course, you can't sell stuff in the southern states because, if I'm not mistaken, there was a tax. But even with the tax, they could sell it for cheap. So, if you went down into the south and you saw that shirt for 15, you would see all the $7 shirt for $4. So $4, you can buy a shirt that's 15 at the same place. Now, if I was in Northern State, I wouldn't like that very much at all. I'm losing money. How do I make money? Make sure the South can't do that anymore. And that's what Lincoln did. Now, kudos. Lincoln was a smart man. He did not start the war. We were taught that in history class. He did not. He did not pull his troops from the fort that was on the Confederates' property, but he did not fire first. He sat there and he let them fire first, making it so history says the Confederates started the war. But technically they did. Nobody really tried to stop it. And the North. But wait, what do we get out of this? They get labor, but I mean, there's no real thing, is there? You know, they just have to pay more, and it's about the same thing. Well, they ruined their economy. They ruined the South's economy. Okay, the economy was shot. There was no... They couldn't make money anymore. They had to now hire those slaves. So it completely ruined their economy. It took them years and years to recover. And then they get segregated against. Now, blacks were always segregated, of course. They were considered property. Now, people argue, that'll be for another video. That'll be coming up very soon. I'm also very strong advocate of that. But let me go with the slavery a little bit longer, and I will end this video. I hate it. And because this goes back to the winners write history. Winners wrote, if you hear about slaves, you hear, oh, they were whipped, they were raped by their owners. You know, their owners were horrible fucking people that didn't give a damn about them. My family's Southern. My family owned slaves way back when. And they treated them like a fucking family member. And your ratio, in my mind, the ratio to good and bad slave owners was probably 60-40. Every 60 good owners, there was like 40 bad. And the only time they got whipped was when they did something wrong, when they weren't working to the particular speeds that they wanted. But you know what? Everybody's like, oh, you know, if they're such good people, why didn't they just pay the fucking black people? They didn't have to. Why the fuck would you if you didn't have to? Okay? But that's not the point. The point is they fed them. They clothed them. They gave them houses. Some of them had their own damn houses on the fucking property. And I'm not saying bring back slavery. Slavery was good. This, that, the other. Because people take it that way. Because they're fucktards. I've had a couple people that I've had arguments with. They said, no, so you want slavery, huh? You fucking racist? No. I'm just saying, I want to know the real reason why slavery ended. And there it is. In my mind. Prove me wrong. Where's the flaw in my logic? The North loses money, which drives Americans. Don't even pretend it doesn't. The North is losing money, the South is prospering. So they go to war. What do? They ruin the economy. The only thing people can buy is the northern stuff for a while. And now they're rich again. They're rich. North prospers, South falls. It's not because Lincoln's the most noble man in the world. It's not like, oh yeah, Lincoln, you hate slaves, you hate slavery, whoop-de-doo, yeah, you're the man. No. It's more like, you want money, yeah. You're gonna do the right thing for the wrong reasons, probably, yeah. If you can prove me wrong, post a video. Prove me wrong. I'd love to be proved wrong about this.